How can you differentiate beta cards from alpha? Dude, that's easy. Beta has a beta symbol in the copyright symbol, and alpha has alpha. That is correct. However, can you differentiate those two versions without looking at the symbol? Can you differentiate alpha and beta sketch cards that has no expansion symbols? And what about the alpha Erik's Curiosa that was found in the beta booster packs? Can you tell if they are actually from beta? Alpha and beta has a fundamental difference. And today, I will demystify the truth behind the beta Erik's Curiosa Curio. Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Hein from Wizard's Den, and you are watching Sorcery TCG News. Today, I'll be talking about the biggest change that was implemented on the recent beta edition of Sorcery Contested Realm, which will lead us to get a better understanding of the full nature of the Erik's Curiosa Curios that are being discovered lately. Here are the topics I'll be covering today. I will first talk about the community response regarding the print qualities of the beta cards. Then, I will introduce the print process that was changed in the beta cards and explain how it connects to the feedbacks received from the Sorcery community. Finally, I will talk about the Erik's Curiosa Curios and tell you about my findings in relevance to the topics I will be covering. So, let's start talking about the actual community response of the cards of beta. From the impression I get from the official Discord, I hear these three kinds of feedbacks regarding the print qualities. As a whole, people are pleased with the print. I hear people saying that details of the art looks much better with beta and the print looks crisp. I also hear from many people that the beta print looks much darker than alpha. And as a negative feedback, people are complaining about the variation in the print quality as some are vivid and some are slightly pale. These community responses are indeed very intriguing as these are derivatives of the new printing process that was implemented in the beta edition. To explain the new print process, I will show you some photographs taken from my trusty AmScope 45X simulfocal trinocular zoom stereo microscope. The specimen I'll be using is a Poison Nova from Alpha and Beta edition. The image you will see is the letter SB of the backside of the card. Here are the two images. Top is the Alpha card and bottom is Beta. What do you notice? Yes, beta has higher print resolution than alpha. Erik's Curiosa changed the printing to super high resolution printing. This is the biggest difference between alpha and beta. And this process change explains all the feedbacks we are hearing from the Sorcery community. Let's go back to the feedback bulletin points. The reason why the image looks crisp and detailed is exactly due to the increase in print resolution. The darker image is relevant to the dot gain prevalent in these high-resolution printings. And the larger variation of print quality is due to the fact that controlling the print process for high-resolution printing is more difficult. The second point is slightly technical, so let me go a little deeper in this topic. Dot gain is a phenomenon in offset printing where the halftone dots becomes larger than what was intended. When the dot size becomes larger, the resulting image becomes darker. The interesting thing about this dot gain is that it becomes worse as you increase the resolution of the print. This is because maintaining the size of the dots becomes more difficult for high-resolution prints. This is a known phenomenon in the printing industry, and it is well documented as caveats for high-resolution printing. And this is exactly the cause of the more darker color you see in beta. So now that I covered the fundamental difference between alpha and beta printing process, let's tackle the riddle we are facing. The alpha Erik's Curiosa that are being found inside beta booster packs. Now, I will first explain what I'm talking about for the ones who are unfamiliar. Many people are reporting that they pulled an Erik's Curiosa that has an alpha symbol from the beta booster packs. People are questioning whether this is a curio or if it's just actual alpha cards inserted in beta booster packs. Are these actual alpha cards? How can we tell if these cards were actually pulled from beta booster packs? Let me decipher this mystery today. Here are some pictures I got from one of the Sorcery community members, Cormor. He actually pulled the Erik's Curiosa Curio on November 14th. He generously gave me some series of photographs to prove my theory regarding the difference of these cards. Cormor, I would like to give you a big thank you for making this episode come true. So now I will show you some pictures of the two cards taken from a DSLR camera. Make sure you watch this on a large screen. Here are the back sides. What do you see? Here are the front sides. What do you see? Here are zoomed in portions of the cards. Yes, you can see the Rosetta patterns for the alpha cards, but you can't for the beta cards. Why? Because the beta print has higher resolution and capturing the dots are difficult with a normal camera. These two Erik's Curiosas are printed in different resolution. The beta Erik's Curiosas are not inserted from alpha prints. They were printed in the beta print sheets. This means that the print run of actual alpha Erik's Curiosa is preserved. Erik's Curiosa did not print more alpha cards, and these two versions are distinguishable due to this print characteristics. You don't even need a microscope. You just need a fine photograph with a reference to identify the two versions like Cormor showed here. As a summary, the positive and negative impressions from the Sorcery community regarding the print quality of beta is the direct result of the change in print resolution in beta. The Erik's Curiosa and beta booster packs were printed in the new high-resolution printing technology. No new actual Erik's Curiosa were printed. Finally, the Erik's Curiosa is distinguishable from actual alpha versions from the print dot density. I would like to thank Erik's Curiosa for putting so much fun in this beta release. Even though it was probably not intended, the microscopic riddle was the most entertaining curio they have included, just for me. So, that is it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoy the process of deciphering this mystery ground up from the fundamental printing lithography process. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for future episodes regarding sorcery. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a great game.